Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Cryptic Crossword. We're kicking off our first puzzle of 2016 today. Over 5 years back, we're reaching into the archives. I don't know how long ago they have cryptics, but hopefully all the way back to 97. We'll see. Let's get cracking, as they say. Just a reminder, if you're not used to cryptic crosswords, the idea is that each clue gives us the answer twice. Once as some oblique definition, and once as some kind of wordplay. There's an invisible divider somewhere in the clue separating those two things, which we have to find. After the start, pure speed. Well, you could say after the start means the start of the word after, and so that could be some hint to the letter A. But then we would need like a pure or something to mean speed. I don't really know how it can do that. After the start can just mean later. But then I don't know how pure speed would be wordplay, so I don't know. President embracing writer. He put the cabinet together. This is some kind of woodworker or something? A president embracing writer obviously looks very much like the wordplay, right? This is from 2016, so it could be Obama or Trump. Right? That's how time works? Yeah. January 17th, actually. That's like really. Wait. No, Trump wasn't elected till the end of 2016. So it wouldn't be Trump. It could be Obama or some other president, Bush. Anyway, going around something that means writer. And then name someone who puts the cabinet together. A woodworker. I don't know. Bull tries at first to walk like a duck. Well, to walk like a duck is to waddle. Tries at first could be T. Twaddle is a word that means bull, as in baloney, bullshit, etc. I thought it had to. I thought I didn't know how to spell twaddle actually. If I had to guess, I might have put T's in, but okay, apparently it's D's. Let's look at some downs that we have crosses for now. Hollywood's premier director spinning top 10 tune. While director is 8 letters, spinning could be telling me to rearrange the letters of something, and Hollywood's premiere is the letter H. That would give me 9 letters, rearranged to mean top 10 tune. Hot something. What letters do I have left? Hot. Oh, a hit record, I see, is a top 10 tune. And that uses the letters from director plus an H. After the start, pure speed. Is that haste somehow? Speed means haste. Ah, after the start of a word meaning pure, which is chaste, we remove the start of it and we get haste. Broadcast the jazz singer. No idea, really. Station? That's kind of related to broadcasting, but I don't think means broadcast. Don't know. One generally respected tree. That should be an elder, which is a kind of tree, and also one generally respected. How about this ER nonsense? Well, I don't know. We'll just... Really bad cast in a revival. Really bad cast in a revival. Cast in a revival. I don't know. Break into ain't misbehavin' to please the audience. Entertain? Probably right. Why is it right? That's obviously the definition over here. The wordplay? Break into entertain. Tain. Oh, break into ain't? No. I mean, ain't seems really important because we have tain, right? Oh, to break into something is to enter it. And ain't, if it were misbehavin', it could be spelled tain. I see. Okay. Broadcast. Well, it's not station. Don't know. Somewhat progressive woman of legend. Somewhat progressive. I don't know. But it's potato time over in Germany. I don't know. It sounds like something you. I don't know why that felt like it should be a southern accent. A very bad southern accent, I should say. I kind of didn't even commit to it. Potato time over in Germany. Well, over could mean to reverse something. Could we have a tater? That's a potato. In Germany? Might that be ER? I don't think so. I don't know about this. Time could be T. You see that like in physics or something. They use the letter T to mean time, so this would be a valid kind of wordplay. Rita would be like I want rate, right? Time over is rate, but we don't have that here. We don't have like rate written backwards. Track competitor runs around one. Racer? A racer is a track competitor. But the wordplay does not seem very convincing to me. One could just be the letter A. And we could have something around one. But then how would RCER be runs? It doesn't make any sense, right? So I don't think it is racer. It might not be tater either, of course. How about this EA thing? Reportedly, one who takes part in Antony and Cleopatra. So probably well, my first thought is part in Antony and Cleopatra would be the definition. And then reportedly, one who takes could be like a mispronunciation of someone who takes something, like stealer or something. If we were being asked for a football player instead of a part in Antony and Cleopatra, we could put Steeler in here. One who takes is a stealer. Misheard could be a stealer. But that's not the case here. The other thing is there's like in Antony and Cleopatra, we could see, is there a 6-letter sequence in here that matches up? The answer is no, though. Reportedly, one who takes. Don't know. How about this N? Note. Boy swallowed ring. Ring is probably the letter O. And then it's being swallowed, i.e. surrounded by some word meaning boy, and the whole thing together means note. But that's too much for me to work out all at once. Allowing, letting in, moving. No idea. Directions inside piece of furniture on solid ground. Piece of furniture on solid ground. Well, earth. And earth is solid ground. A piece of furniture could be a letter, like F or N. So what if we said earth here? Directions inside. No, I don't like this. Wait, what if on solid ground were the definition, and then we were writing directions like NE or SE or EN or whatever inside a piece of furniture, like a futon. I don't know. Grating bit of Stilton with big fork. Well, Stilton is a kind of cheese. Big fork, the only obvious meaning for that would be a trident. Are we looking for strident? A bit of Stilton is S. I didn't know strident meant grating. I thought it meant like insistent. Strident. Characterized by harsh, insistent, and discordant sound. Also, communicating attention by a loud or obtrusive quality. Okay, harsh, insistent, and discordant kind of makes sense how I could have thought it meant insistent. Wait, what did I say I thought it meant? Insistent was what was in the dictionary. Did I really say it? I don't know. But anyway, apparently it does. Yeah, sure. It could mean grating. Well, now you have a few more letters here. Solid ground. On solid ground. I don't know. This is a short clue. Reduce iron? And the question mark tells us they're not quite following the usual rules of splitting the clue in half, I think. Deoxidize is not going to fit. It's a little bit too long. Reduce iron. I don't know. I'm going to get back to that one. A long time and different things to do. Well, a long time could be an era. So it could start with ERA. And different things to do. Could this be errands? Or errand? An errand is kind of things to do. But and different. Could that be saying to rearrange the letters in and? Or the letters in a long time? But the problem is, we have era and we don't have the letters needed for errand. Could this be chores or something? I don't think so. Well, suppose we wanted it to be errand. If we had and, what letters do we need to make errand? We need R, R, E, right? And there's really no way to make that be a long time, I don't think. All right. Run down like an automobile? A lemon is a rundown automobile, but we don't want to combine both parts into a single clue, even with the question mark, probably. Rundown. Like an automobile. Or maybe an automobile is the answer, is the definition. Rundown like? I don't know. Lugan? No, Luganus? I don't know who that is. Greg? Why did Greg come to my mind? I don't know. Going through marble collection. Turkish woman. Army officer in hazy sauna. Turkish woman. Army officer. Hazy sauna. It's all a mystery. Current hair cast member. Well, current might be the definition somehow. I don't know who was in hair. So if hair cast member is an important part, I'm not going to figure that out. Current could be modern. Don't know. Worker about to leave me flat. Well, there are worker bees and worker ants. Those could go about something. For example, about to leave. Apartment is a flat. An ant is a worker, which is about it. And to leave, part, me, which is just me. There you go. Finally got one again. Observes attack from the east. So probably we're looking for a word that means attack, but spelled backward. Sorry. A word that means observes, and when you spell it backwards, it means attack. Because you see it from the east. Observe. Attack. Don't know. Let's look at some downs again. We've seen this, still no really great ideas. Letting in, moving. Don't know. Probably ends with ing, though, right? That's something. Okay, well, now we know it's not errand, probably. Ages. An age is a long time. Agenda is and different. And things to do is the agenda. Okay, cool. Back to the downs. Still don't know. This might be Racer. This might not be Tater, by the way. I mean, maybe I should pencil that in. Firm in purpose and strangely sated, refuse to eat. Or refuse to eat, I suppose. Hunger fast? It's 10 letters. Also doesn't make any sense. Hunger strike is the word I was thinking of. Goes over review of paintings and poems. Goes over review paintings and poems. Don't know. Lark in flight, grasping plug. I don't think it's a hidden something saying find 8 letters in a row in here, because there's an E. There's no E here. Plug. Don't know. Part of a flower, but also could be flower. They use that to mean river sometimes. And egg roll consumed by tailless feline. Well, a tailless feline would be a cat without the T. So it could end with CA, maybe. Alpaca doesn't quite fit. Egg roll. Consumed by tailless feline. Well, I guess I would put a C up here. I don't have much of an idea over there. Next piece of corn found in Robin's home. Well, Robin is a bird. A nest is a robin's home. The next could be the nearest something. A piece of corn could be an ear. Yes, the next thing is the nearest thing, like the next rest stop, for example, or gas station. A piece of corn is an ear, and it's being found in a nest, which is a robin's home. Appearing in drag has townspeople in shock. Aghast means in shock and has this shape, but I don't think it fits with the wordplay. As townspeople. Oh, no, it is. Look at that. Aghast. Appearing in drag has townspeople. You will find the letters to spell aghast, all right in a row. Great. Scotto scarcely comprehends Puccini work. Well, Puccini work should be an aria, right? What is Scotto scarcely? Remove a letter from Scotto's first name? I don't know who the hell Scotto is. Just take the S? Saria? Oh, it's an opera, right? Puccini wasn't aria. Opera is what we're looking for. Scotto scarcely comprehends. No idea what the wordplay is here, but I think a Puccini work has to be an opera. Had dinner where Wellington went to school, you say? Ate in? Oh, no, it is. Well, no, because it's a single 5-letter word. I thought ate in because you say could be a mishearing pronunciation. And it seems quite plausible that Wellington went to school at Eton, right? Which you could spell et is a sort of archaic past tense of eat, meaning you spell it et. There is such a thing as an Eton, which I would not expect to appear in the crossword. It's a bit too fantasy. And also, it doesn't really seem. Well, I don't know. Where Wellington went to school, you say? Eton. Oh, it's just Eton. Okay, I keep forgetting how you're supposed to pronounce that thing. It looks like it should be Eton, but it's Eton. Eton is where he went to school, and I thought it was pronounced Eton, but apparently it's Eton. Okay. And we're through the down. So let's see what we have new crosses for. Luganus. Well, hey, look at that. Greg, right? Maybe? Going through marble collection. Still don't really know. We'll pencil these in, I guess. Oops, that one should be an R. Current hair cast member. Current. I feel like I really want current to be the definition, because at least I know some words for current. Not the right ones, though, it seems. President embracing writer. President. It really should be Obama, but I don't know. It could be Bush. It could be Clinton. Bush is the easiest thing to make actual words out of, I guess. He put the cabinet together. Carpenter. Carter was the president. I couldn't think of the word for like a woodworker earlier, and it's a carpenter. So Carter embracing writer. A pen is a thing that writes. It is a writer. Reportedly, one who takes part in Antony and Cleopatra. I have no idea. Note. Boy swallowed ring. Is this some specific literary boy, maybe? Don't know. Allowing, letting in, moving. Enduring. Enabling? Well, that seems good. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Okay. Directions. Inside piece of furniture. What's a piece of furniture? A table, obviously. Something tenable is on solid ground. And EN are directions. Let's put racer back in, even though I still don't really get it. A tuber is a potato. All I needed was this B to see that I was wrong about a tater. Really bad cast in a revival. Still don't really know what's going on with that. Probably ends with an I, though, right? N-I-C? There's just like not a lot of other vowels that ever would go here. A-E-I-O-U, right? They seem pretty bad, right? So we'll pencil in an I. Arsenic is 7 letters ending with N-I-C. I don't see yet why that would be right. Ooh. What if it were really bad? Asking me to rearrange cast in A. Cast in A spelled really badly. We have N-I-C. Leaving me A-S-T-A. Satanic would be really bad. How is really bad? Oh, I got it right for the wrong reason. Really bad is the definition. And the anagram indicator is revival. If you were to revive cast in A, you could spell it differently. Goodness gracious. I now have all the crosses I'm going to get for any of these 3 downs. Note. Boy. Swallowed. Ring. Resonate? That means to ring in a way. There's a sun in here, which is a boy. Yeah, and RE can mean note, kind of, I guess. Oh, not like as in a memo, you know, re forward from grandma. But a re, do, re, mi, re is a note. Sun is a boy, and 8 is swallowed. Resonate, which means ring. Entitling? Oh, wow. Is that the letters in letting in? Letting in moving? Oh, it is. How cool is that? And the whole thing means allowing. Oh! Caesar has a part in Antony and Cleopatra, and one who takes is a Caesar, S-E-I-Z-E-R. But here it's spelled this way. Okay. Good progress. I thought we were not going to get all 3 of these downs. But just that one last letter over here was enough, and then I finally just worked this one out. Somewhat progressive woman of legend. I still don't know. What about this? The Jazz Singer. I have no idea what this is about. Reduce iron. What does this mean? Reduce iron. What do you do if you reduce iron? You could, like, if you were playing golf, you could club down, or I don't know if that's what reducing iron means, but change clubs somehow anyway. I don't know. Run down like an automobile. Old? Older? Old is like an Oldsmobile, but with an E in the middle? Run down. Luganis. Greg Luganis. It's Greg, isn't it? I'm going to look up who this Luganis person... Well, I'll leave it. Maybe I can get away with not doing it. Turkish woman. Well... What about, like, emirate? I don't see how that's right. It's just, like, a thing that fits and is kind of loosely related to the idea of Turkey. In my mind, is there some way I could make this work? It wouldn't be a Turkish woman. It would just be something Turkish, maybe. Army. No. Okay. Current hair cast member. Astrend. Ugh. Okay, this is good. We have more letters on this. Observes attack from the east. Notes. If you observe something, you note it. So notes means observes. And if you read this from the east, you get set on, meaning attack. Goes over review of paintings and poems. I want review of paintings and poems to be like the definition and goes over to be the other half somehow. Review of paintings and poems. Art galleries. I just don't know. Firm in purpose. Or just firm, being put into purpose. Strangely sated. So rearrange the letters in sated, maybe? And get something that means refuse to eat? So if we were to put sated here and rearrange these letters, I mean, we could end it with eat, obviously, and have SD around. Feast. To feast is to eat, I guess. Breakfast? I don't think that makes sense. It's missing the sated thing as well. We don't have a D. Bread fast. Firm in purpose. Lark in flight. Grasping plug. A lark can be a joke instead of a bird. Part of a flower or flower. And egg roll. That egg roll is killing me. What the heck do you do with that? Rearrange the letters in egg? I still think there's a C here. D. Carbon. Somewhat progressive. Woman of legend. Are there any? Like, I can't think of any good women of legend whose names start with O. Ophelia is too long. And I wouldn't really call that a legend either. What about Persephone? And who was it that Orpheus? Um, Orpheus went down to the underworld to rescue? It wasn't Persephone, but her daughter, right? No, it was Persephone, Demeter's daughter. I mean, and Orpheus doesn't fit here, even though it does start with an O. And it seems totally unrelated to being progressive. I don't know, I think I'm going to start needing some letters, sadly. Well, okay, let's look up Luganis, see if maybe I'm, It's Greg Louganis, American diver. Huh. Okay, so this REG is looking better. Going through marble collection. What is a marble collection? That's 5 letters long. Third letter A. You could collect marbles in a bag, or a museum might have a marble collection. Collection of statues in marble. Don't know. Any ideas on this yet? I don't think so. Antlers? Fits. But I don't see how this could be correct. Is there a more general term for someone who's in hair? Like, a singer and a dancer or something would be in hair, right? Actress could be a hair cast, or just a cast member in general. Was Hair? It wasn't an all-female musical, was it? Uh, Hair. Hippie counterculture. Here, I'll show you guys. Racially integrated cast. No, I mean, it has Claude and Burger. It does not seem to be exclusively female, which I thought was correct. I didn't think it was. Huh. So, what does this have to do with current and hair? Oh, you guys see it? This is the worst. AC is current, and a tress is like a lock of hair. Okay, well, we got that one. That's better than I thought I was going to do. Does that give me anything here? This is probably an E, right? And to be honest, this kind of looks like an O. Sorry, I mean an I. Any of them is possible. It just feels like you often have ISES, like treatises, for example. Like, what do we have that ends OSES? Osmoses, if you wanted to pluralize osmosis somehow. Review goes over. Trandices. T. Yeah, sadly, actress hasn't given me enough to work with. Marble collection. Aggregate is a word that fits here. I bet it's right. Almost no other word can fit there. What? How does it work? Agate is marble. And oh right, I was thinking marble collection was a unit, but it's not. Luganus going through marble, and then collection is the definition. So agate is marble, and a collection of things is an aggregate of things. Trade. Trap. Tragensis. The thing. Ah, come on. Paintings and poems. Maybe we're just looking for poems. And goes over review of paintings could be the wordplay somehow. Goes over. Maybe goes over is the entire definition. Ah, and maybe review could mean to write something meaning paintings and poems backwards. It's pretty hard, though, with the S here and a T there. But, it could be art. Traverses. I did it. I'm so smart. Okay, so why is this right? We have goes over means traverses. Fine. Review of paintings, which are art, and poems, which are verses. Whew. So it's not review of paintings and poems, it's review of paintings and poems. All right. Only 6 clues left to go. But they're all just gaping wide open here. Part of a flower. Or a flower. What's a part of a flower? A stem. A petal. They have the stamen and the pistil. A root. I've now enumerated all the parts of a flower. Do flowers have xylem, or is that only trees? Or what? Xylem, is that plural? Noun, botany, the vascular tissue in plants that conducts water and dissolves nutrients. Yeah. Also helps to form the woody element in the stem. Okay. Doesn't seem relevant. I was just trying to name plant parts. Impress you all with my memory of 7th grade biology, or whatever it was. For our international viewers, that's 12-year-olds about the last time I learned anything about biology. Well, learn anything formally anyway. Obviously, you pick things up here and there. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, haha. Somewhat progressive woman of legend. What legends? History is very sexist. There aren't a lot of women of legend. But in not even recognizing which one they're talking about, I am myself perpetuating the problem. Just don't know. D something. D something. What if it just dissolve? Does that make any sense? Kind of means reduce. Doesn't really have anything to do with iron, though. I guess an iron doesn't have to be an element. It could be, like the thing you use on an ironing board. Decrease. Oh, I just had to think about ironing boards, and it came to me suddenly. Reduce means to decrease, and to iron is to decrease something. Okay, we have stuff to work with again, and the C was right. So, there you go. Part of a flower? I have no idea. Even a flower. But we have this S and now this E. Resolute could mean firm in purpose, but obviously doesn't fit. Lark in flight. Grasping. To grasp something is to understand it or get it. It ends with a T. We might try guessing that it ends with ATE or ITE and see if any of those look good here. But I just had no ideas about this Turkish woman. Hazy sauna. Steam might be involved somehow. Steamer. Do people call saunas steamers? Maybe. And then if it were hazy, you could rearrange its letters? And then that's how you'd have an E at the front? But it just, like, makes no sense. Army officer in hazy sauna. Maybe the army officer we're looking for is LT, lieutenant. And then we would only need to rearrange the letters in sauna. But then where's our E coming from? I don't even really know which part is the definition. Turkish woman, sauna. The jazz singer. I mean, Spartan fits here, but it doesn't make any sense. Broadcast. Swath. Broadcast. Spatter? It's not really what broadcast means. Smatter? Scatter? Did I say that already? Scatter's interesting. That could kind of mean broadcast. What does it have to do with a jazz singer? What is the jazz singer? We'll look that up. It's a 1927 film. Al Jolson, the jazz singer. Wait, how is Al Jolson? Is he a main character? I don't quite understand. Is he a director? Take me to the Wikipedia page. Where even is that? Oh, wait, but there's also a 1980 film. Directed by, okay. Laurence Olivier was in it. Interesting. Based on a 1925 play of the same name. Okay. Well, let's look through Wikipedia together. 1959 television adaptation. Diamond. Neil Diamond, I see. Released. I have no idea. Anything beyond here we shouldn't really be expected to know. But it was a movie. I mean, I'll pencil in scatter, I guess. Who were some other women of legend? Eurydice? Who was that exactly? Some famous Greek. Eurydice. Was she one of the muses? It sounds like she should be, right? Like the EU prefix meaning good. Eurydice. She was a nymph in Greek mythology. Married to Orpheus. Okay. Obviously, it doesn't seem relevant here. But I was trying to remember more women of legend, you know? Obviously, there's various gods in Olympus. Uh, Hera, Aphrodite, Athena, Hestia. Everyone always forgets Hestia. But like starting with an O? We like Oberon fits here, but that wasn't a woman. Somewhat progressive. I don't know what that means. Am I really supposed to look for like something that means somewhat, and the wordplay is progressive woman of legend? It's hard to imagine how. Run down. Like an automobile. Like an automobile. What is something that is like an automobile? What is something like if it is like an automobile? Oiled. Automobiles are oiled. Does that have anything to do with run down? I don't think so. But I mean, at this point, I'll pencil anything in, right? I mean, there is this D, which we kind of wanted a D in the last 5 letters here, right? D E A S T is what we would need now. Dasset? Deast? D. Desat? Dasset? Dayset. Steadfast. Steadfast means refuse. Yeah. And to fast is sort of refuse to eat. I just got too caught up in like thinking refuse to eat was the whole definition, but it's not. It's part of the wordplay. Stead. Strangely sated. It's at the beginning of the wordplay, not the end. This T got me thinking it should go at the end. Osiris? Doesn't fit. But okay, we have another letter here now. And it's an A, which, I mean, it could be part of Sauna. And this L is looking a little bit likely now, I guess. Part of a flower. Delta. Rivers have a delta. Something I noticed a while ago, but it doesn't seem very relevant. I mean, it's insane, but Emirates still fits here? I still think it's extremely wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Let's check what we've got so far. I'm ready to give up on solving it by myself. So it wasn't opera. Well, that'll certainly make things more difficult. We happen to get this I here? Like an automobile. Automobiles have pipes in them? They're piped? Run down. A biped can run things down. I don't know. And it is scatter. Why is it scatter? Oh, okay. So broadcast does mean scatter. And a jazz singer, right? Scat is a form of jazz. So the jazz singer is a scatter. I see. Who the heck is this? Oh, prize. Oiris. Oiras. I'm dying here. Give me a square. This seems like an S. Something ris? Ogress? Oh! Oh! That's horrible. So what does this have to do with somewhat progressive? Oh, somewhat is just saying look inside the word progressive for ogress? Didn't know somewhat, but okay, yeah, I guess I should learn that somewhat means that. That's fair. Still makes me throw up though. Okay, what about this letter? Like, is it a delta? Co-delta? Egg roll. Consumed. Egg roll. I just don't know what you call egg roll. Like, what are all the weird kinds of egg rolls that you could put inside of this tailless feline? Not delta, I don't think. All right, how about this? Turkish woman. Sultana? It does look like Sultana, huh? We have a sauna and an LT in it. I didn't know that was Turkish woman. I know there's like a fruit or something or a nut called what is a sultana anyway? It's a grape. I didn't know it was Turkish woman. But at least I have the idea of LT inside of some rearrangement of sauna, but I just didn't get to sultana. Even though it's barely any rearrangement at all. Barely comprehends. Scarcely comprehends, I'm sorry. Puccini work. I don't know. Is it Tesla? Surely not. I don't know what Scotto is. Maybe this is timed? Automobiles are kind of timed. They have a time belt. Tiled? Doesn't make one. Tired! Automobiles are tired, and someone run down is tired. Okay. Part of a flower. Corolla. Is that a thing? I don't think it is. It is, but it's not Tesla. Oh boy, I don't know any of Puccini's works really. Tasha. Tasha. That's probably it, right? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Give me this. Tosca? Sounds like the kind of thing he would write. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one for sure. And then this last one. Lark in flight, grasping plug. A plug could be an ad. Lark in flight. I still don't know what's going on here. I bet this is going to be a D, though. And this will probably be a G, and I just don't know why. So give me these letters instead. An escapade is a lark, probably. So I was wrong about the D and the G. So what does this have to do with in-flight grasping plug? Escaped would mean well, what would it mean? In flight kind of means I mean so lark. I think you could say a lark is an escapade. So the rest is wordplay. In flight, escape, maybe. Yeah, escape, and it's grasping plug, i.e., containing it, which is add. So I was right about plug being add, but I didn't see what to do about it. I wanted to put it here, but sure, it could go there as well. Whew, okay, that was I worked harder than usual on this one because I felt like I might be getting close to actually solving it, but I couldn't quite do it. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.